WAIS 88.3 FM, Cincinnati, your community radio station. WAIF, as your very own community radio station, would like to remind everybody that we only open our airwaves to responsible, divergent points of view. And the opinions you hear on this program do not reflect those of other staff, other programmers, or the Board of Trustees. The opinions expressed are my own views, those of Tabor Jesse, or those of my guests, which we've got the Circus, Siren, Orchestra in here tonight. Psyched about that.
As am I. I'm looking forward to hearing them.
Yeah, I am too. We're going to cover a couple bases real quick, and then we're going to get these guys loaded in and set up. So we'll be ready for them. We're going to get them tuned up. They'll be playing probably about 9 o'clock or so. And then we're going to be featuring some Grateful Dead, of course, for you guys. Real quick, we're going to let Jesse get on with a couple of things he has to tell you guys, and then I'll cover what short, brief thing we had today in Grateful Dead history.
I have waited a week to tell everybody these things.
These exciting things.
These exciting things.
You lay awake at night wondering what PSAs and promos you get to pick out of the box.
Right,
box,
right. This is the highlight of my week. This is the most fun I have all week.
This is the only thing I have control over in my life. I get to pick the PSAs and promos.
Actually, it's a total lie. I have a very fun life. Yes, I do. Anyways, be a personal reader by reading mail and other correspondence for visually handicapped people in your neighborhood. To volunteer, call Radio Reading Services at 513-221-8558 or visit their website at www.cincyblind.org.
At first, when you started reading that, I thought I was encouraging our fair listeners to open other people's mail. Where's this thing going?
Well, that's kind of what it's doing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Come volunteer to read other people's bills.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, especially when people don't use letters, and the only people who use letters are like old people or business people or
do they read
psychopaths.
like collection notices?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Dear box holder.
Right.
You owe us money.
Or junk mail.
Yeah, right.
Go through this incredibly high stack of junk mail. All right, what else you got there, man?
The Cincinnati Drug and Poison information at Cincinnati Children's Medical Center is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to give you the information if you need information you need if an accidental poisoning occurs. I almost read that completely wrong.
I want to accidentally poison people.
That's how I read it. The center's emergency and information telephone service is available round the clock to answer questions about poisonings, drug abuse, product contents, substance identification interactions, and adverse reactions. In Cincinnati, call 513-636-5111 to be connected to a poison control center in your area if you're not around Cincinnati, for all those people listening in online.
In Boise, Idaho.
In Boise, Idaho.
Yeah.
In Kennesaw, Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, call 1-800-222-1222.
Cool. Well, actually, I just last week I got contacted from a guy who's he's up in Syracuse, New York. Brian, he tunes in every week and checks us out. So
right on.
Yeah, big shout out to him.
Right on. Hi, Brian.
Yeah. What's up?
And let's see. Guess.
You
know what it is?
This is the promo part, isn't it?
Yes, this is the promo part.
Man, we've got such an eclectic mix of music here. It's hard to just. Yeah, I would say we'll do the gypsy jazz.
Oh no, that's
no?
not the one I chose.
That's a good one.
This is another good one,
okay.
Though. Are you tired of the same old current sound-alike country music?
I always am.
As am I. Then we should tune in every Monday from 10 a.m. to noon to hear the artists that made country music famous.
I do.
Join host Tom Winkler for a journey back in time and listen to the masters like Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, Waylon, Willie, Patsy, and Loretta.
Yes, the greats that you just use that one name thing. That's all you need.
Yeah, right. But it's not limited to just those six. You might hear Farron Young.
Farron, Elvis. Yeah, I actually listen every week. It's a good show.
I'm not always around the radio at that time, but when I am, I do listen.
Oh, I'm always on lunch during that time. So yeah, it's a really good show. If you like classic country, and he pulls, that was the show. Remember we were talking last year, probably mid-year, about the big guy in the overalls on Hee Haw who did the Sheriff of Butler, Boone County.
The Sheriff of Boone County.
Sheriff of Boone County. He played
Ray Price.
Ray Price.
Wear a hat just like a Mountie. I'm the Sheriff of Boone County.
Yes. Yeah. You're only going to hear that on WAIF for sure. Not a lot of Kenny Price on contemporary country stations.
Not at all.
Is there any country on contemporary country stations?
I think it depends on what you consider country. But you know what? if you want to hear the Sheriff of Boone County again, you can request that song and other favorite hits and artists by contacting Tom at his email address, classicsofcountry@hotmail.com. That's mail as in I got mail, not I am a male.
He is a hot male, though. His picture's on his business card out in the lobby. He is a hot male, Just kidding, Tom. Don't have me arrested.
Well, I mean, we're not saying you're ugly, Tom. You know, we're just...
Don't have me arrested.
Yeah, it's comedy.
Exactly.
But anyway, hold on, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, we're not done yet.
Real country music is alive and well right here on your local public radio station, WAIF 88.3 in Cincinnati, Ohio. All right, sorry.
Live streaming for all of our great shows. WAIF has a website, WAIF883.org. So check that out. Also, while you're on the interweb thing, check out Facebook. Find Ramblin' Rob there. Also, go to my official Ramblin' Rob's Greatest Story Ever Told Facebook page and give me a like. We're jumping up there, man. We're almost like 600-700 now.
Yeah, nice. Hey, that's
not something to be exploding. I guess it's not taken off like the clap yet, so we'll just say that.
You know, we're not spreading it like the clap either.
But everybody goes to Ramblin' Rob, which I've got two. I got the official show page and my page. Everybody goes to my page, so yeah, go to my show page too.
Yeah,
don't just like me. Okay,
you can like me too, folks. I'm cool.
Yeah, that's right. Taper Jesse.
I'm funny.
Yeah, you need to make up a Taper Jesse one. Just Taper Jesse, like I have the alternate Facebook ID. I actually got 3.
Well, now see, I don't.
Anyway. I just don't want to contact people. No, I'm just kidding. You can also check me out on YouTube. Got about 150, 220, something like that. Some big number of shows uploaded throughout the past from the years. A lot of good interviews on there, too. Real quick, I'm going to cover what happened today in Grateful Dead history, which they're usually off, just getting ready to kick off their early spring tour in February. So, not much. 2-2. Great show. Crystal Ballroom, Portland, Oregon, 1968. I love that show.
Oh, yeah, that's
psychedelic. Face melter. That is a face melter right there, no doubt. We both looked at each other like, yeah.
Do we have that available? I could use some face
don't
melter.
know. I'll have to look.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't think I have that on my computer. I got it at home burned on CD.
That's sad.
It's getting there. 1969, the Labor Temple up in Minneapolis. That was the grand opening of the Labor Temple also. So they invited the Grateful Dead to play. And the last time the guys played on today's date, show I was listening to on the way down here, 2-2, 1970, the Fox Theater in St. Louis, Missouri. The guys always tended to play well at the Fox Theater.
Yeah. For sure. Wasn't that the first show after the New Orleans bust? They played New Orleans like 28th, 30th, and then in a show. Yeah, the February show I think was the bust benefit show. I think what they called it. Yeah, and I think they went to Hawaii right before that, weren't they? Weren't they over in Hawaii late December? I think it was. Anyway, okay, well we're going to roll into some great tracks here from the Grateful Dead. Have the time machine set for 1993. Again, trying to play some of these 80s and 90s tunes that I don't really play a lot yet. I dip a lot into the 70s and 60s, so we're going to be playing some stuff from the 80s and 90s. Don't get me wrong, we got some 70s on the spinner a little bit later. But first, we're going to do a Lazy River Road from 3/29/93 up at Knickerbocker in Albany, New York. And then we're going to do a Black Throated Wind from the International Amphitheater, Chicago, Illinois, from that great era that Jesse and I rank as our favorites at 725-74. So, okay, and then we got the Circus, Siren, Orchestra in here. They're going to get all loaded up and loaded out. Loaded up. Going to get loaded up. Yeah!
And then we're going to be featuring them in a little bit, and then we'll touch base with them, find out where they've been, what they've got planned, and get a listen to them, too.
Thursday nights from 8 till 10, 88.3 Wave FM. Bring out today.
The shimmer of the moon on black tree, the singing man is at his song. The holy on their knees, the reckless are unreckoned, the timid plead their pleas, and no one knows much more of them. Phantom ships with phantom sails set to sea on phantom tides. Comes the lightning of the sun on bright unfocused eyes. Live yet another day, a springtime wet with sighs, a hopeful candle flickering in the land of lullabies, where headless horsemen vanish with wild and lonely cries, lonely cries. to love and learn and grow. When we've been through our shoes, we told them where to go. Walked halfway around the world, all promise of the glow. Walked upon a mountain top, walked barefoot through the snow. Gave the best we had to give. How much we'll never know, never know. Like a golden bowl, the finest ever seen. Hearts of sun were held in trust, still tender, young and green. Left on shelves collecting dust, not knowing what they mean. Balance, there's a balance, soft as velveteen. Hoping love would not forsake the days that lie between. There were days polished like a golden bowl, the finest ever seen. Hearts of summer heaven trust, still tender, young and green. Left on shelves collecting dust. I know what they mean. Valentines of flesh and blood, still tender, young and green. Hoping love would not forsake. The days that lie between, lie between.
Planning a Jamaican getaway? Fly Stone. Our Stoned attendants will see that you arrive with a load. Stoned Airlines to Jamaica. Fly above the clouds and arrive with a head full of steam when you get there. And save money with our special economy flights. Only $29.95.
Don't take a boat to Jamaica.
Ja wants you to fly.
To lay me down once more, to lay me clouds are streaming. To lay me down one last time. To lay me down. Lay me down. Oh, to lay me down. To lay me down one last time. To lay with you once more, to lie with our dreams entwined together. Let the world go by. All lost in dreaming. To lay me down one last time. To lay me down. To lay me down. Oh, to lay me down. To lay me down one last time. To lay me down. beside you. My love still sleeping. To tell sweet lies one last time and say good night. Lay me down, oh, to lay me down, to lay me down one last time, to lay me. To lay me down one last time. To lay me down one last time. Lay me down one last time. Lay me down one last time. To lay me down one last time.
Oh, no thanks. I got some store-bought right over here in my own.
No, man. This is grass.
You mean marijuana?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Is that what that is? Let me see that.
Way down on the sycamore slope, that man sings the blues, selling roses of paper mache, with flecks of starlight. I grabbed a bunch and threw it your way. Lazy moonlight glow, way down along lazy river road. Way river road. Moonlight waves as hound dogs bay, never quite catch the tune. Stars fall down in buckets like rain, till there ain't no standing room. Bright blue boxcars, train by train, clatter while dreams unfold. Way down, down along lazy river road. Way down along Seminole Square, belly of the river tide. Call for me and I will be there for the price of the taxi ride. Nighttime double clutches into the day, like a truck downshifting its load. Way down, down along lazy river road. As hound dogs bay, and never quite catch the tune. Stars fall down in buckets like rain, till there ain't no standing room. Bright blue boxcars, train by train, clatter while dreams unfold. Way down, down along lazy river road. Thread the needle right through the eye, a thread that runs so true. All the others I let pass by, I only wanted you. I never cared much for careless love. Oh, how your bright eyes glow. Way down, down along lazy river road.
For $400, I got Jerry Garcia in a pouch, man.
Now here's a clip from 1973. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side. Yeah! What was I on?
was looking at you, looking at me. Like a floating wind, keeps on blowing in with its words of a lie that can almost be true. I'm bothered, American night. Here comes the line. Turn around, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm going back home, that's what I'm gonna do. Turn it around, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm going back home, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you done better by me than I done by you. Oh, Lord, I'm drowning in you. I'm going back home, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going back home, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you don't care about me than I've done by you. Oh, Lord, I'm drowning in you. Oh, Lord, I'm drowning in you. Oh, Lord, I'm drowning in you.
All right, that was a little bit of the Grateful Dead there. Got my order kind of mixed up, but see, it eventually played. But yeah, that was that was a little out of order. I forgot to turn the page. Yeah, that happens sometimes here. But yeah, in case you guys are just tuning in, you just missed a long block. Roughly 45 minutes long. You won't hear that on contemporary radio, only on WAIF. But in case you're just tuned in, 10/18/94, you missed a great Days Between up at Madison Square Garden. To Lay Me Down from 10/17/83, the Olympic Arena in Lake Placid, New York. And that was the only time they played that tune in 1983. Yeah, they were real sporadic with that To Lay Me Down.
Yeah. It's not a everyday kind of tune.
That's true. And then Lazy River Road from 3/29/93. I eventually played Knickerbocker Arena up in Albany, New York. And then we had the Black-Throated Wen, Chicago, Illinois, 7/25/74. And that was it. And then we got going to roll into a couple more tunes here by the Grateful Dead. We do have the Circus Siren Orchestra. They are getting tuned up. They're pretty much set up, so we're going to feature them in the second half of the show. So tell your friends, tell your family. Go on Facebook and tell all, 4,000 of your friends are going to be on air here. So at least we get some people tuning in to the WAIF's live streaming site.
Yes.
Yeah, that way we got I got listeners in New York or out in Seattle, Washington, or Low Pass, Oregon, or down in Florida, Panama City, Florida. So yeah, that's actually all coast to coast, isn't it?
Pretty much.
New York, Washington, and Florida. Yeah, I could say I'm coast to coast. I got one dude in each state, but I'm coast to coast.
You've got a friend in Juneau. Got a friend in Juneau that listens sometimes.
I did have a listener in Canada. He was up in BC, and when Nice Guy Eddie was a guest DJ about 4 years ago. Yeah, and he had a Canadian call-in. He didn't call in, but he was requesting tunes from Canada.
Ah.
So yeah.
Hey,
yeah, Hoser, play me a tune, Hoser. No, it wasn't that bad. In case you guys are wondering, Ramblin' Rob just posted his latest and greatest updated, at least as up-to-date as I can be, schedule for the year. We do have a couple open slots, so find me on Facebook with any suggestions. And let's see here. I'm going to just kind of roll through a chronological order who I got lined up so far. We have a Traveling Jam, the Founding Fathers, Lyle, the Interns, Old Dirty Strangers, Joe Marcinic, Hickory Robot, Maritime Law, the Magic Lightning Boys, the Maui Pranksters, special guest to be determined, Great Northern String Band, Working Man's Dog, China Cats, Terrapin Moon, The Sugar Beats, Strange Mechanics, Elementary Lividity Project, Dead Roses, The Restless Leg String Band, Smile and Joe, Glow Stick Willie, Lyle, and rolling out the year with our Funksgiving with Freak Bass.
With Freak Bass. We gotta get some Tofurkey.
Yeah, we got to get some Tofurkey. I felt kind of bad.
We've got 10 months to make this happen.
I know. I planned it on the way down here last year. So, I feel kind of bad. You know, I knew he was a vegetarian, didn't bring anything for him to eat except a bag of popcorn. So that probably was not the most gracious host. So I apologize, Chris. I'm sorry about that, man. But, he understood.
We'll make it up to him.
Yeah, we'll make it up. We'll have tofu or tofu-urky, what do they call it?
Tofurkey.
Tofurkey, okay. Yeah, well, I actually had some of that at the Thanksgiving feast I had last year. I didn't touch it, but we actually had some. Someone made it and brought it, and it was actually got a lot of compliments.
Huh.
So I guess it must be okay. Yeah.
If it tastes like turkey, why not eat turkey?
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, the tofu turkey wasn't anything compared to the naked man in the living room last year at Thanksgiving. But anyway, I digress.
I knew it was going to be that kind of party.
Yes. The question of the day I kept asking myself is, when you woke up this morning, what percentage in your mind did you have that you would see a grown man naked tonight? But anyway, I digress. Let's get on with
some of us, it would be a very high percentage.
Right, exactly. I figure some of them might be like, 41%. No, but everybody was down around that 0 to 1.
Yeah. It's not something that happens every day.
Most people were 0. And I was even coaxing. I'm like, not even 1? Like, just a crazy guy you maybe just streaking by? No. Never entered their mind. All right. Well, we're going to roll through some more years here. We have some more Grateful Dead in line. We got a little Stranger from 4/19/86, Berkeley Community Theater out in California. And then... let's see, I think we'll do a little Shakedown Street from 6/14/84 out in Red Rocks in Morrison, Colorado. And then if we have time, we'll play another tune, but probably it'll be time for the Circus Siren Orchestra to get on air. But I guess first I'm going to play a real quick 3-minute tune. It's just called, we'll just call it the Wookiee Mix.
to an end. 'Cause you weren't the woman I once thought I'd met. But I can't deny times have gone by. I've never had doubts or thoughts of regret. And I was a man when all this began, who'd never think twice about being there yet. Black-throated wind, whisper big shit. Speaking of life, the past is like this. For it's me to see you done better by me, but better by me than I've done by you. And what's to be found racing around? You carry your pain wherever you go, all full of the blues, trying to lose. You ain't gonna learn what you don't wanna know. So I give you my hands and all of their lies. Please help them to love as well as to see. Capture a glance, oh Lord, and make it dance. Of looking at you, looking at me. Black-throated wind keeps on blowing in with its words of a lie that could almost be true. Our brother American night, and here comes the light. I turn around, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm going back home, that's what I'm gonna do. Turning around, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm going back home, that's what I'm gonna do. Lord, you done better by me than I've done by you. Oh, and I'm drowning in you. I'm going back home, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going back home, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, you done better by me than I've done by you. Oh, Lord, and I'm drowning in you. Oh, Lord, I'm drowning in you. Oh, Lord, I'm drowning in you.
Mr. Bobby, there's no smoking in here.
Oh, it's all right, darling. I'm a volunteer fireman.
Inside you're burning, I can see you mean them two, lit up and flashing like the reds and blues. Out there on the neon avenue, still I feel like a stranger, feel like a stranger. Reckless and hot, you keep firing glances across the room, and I can't stop wondering just what you got. Get feeling I'm gonna find out real soon. Still I feel like a stranger, feel like a stranger. You know it's gonna get stranger, so let's get on the show. Let's go. Yes, and the wheels get smoking around midnight. You shoot me a look that says let's go. Yes, and it feels about like running a red light. And there ain't no point looking behind the snow. Go, still I feel like a stranger, feel like a stranger. You know it's gonna get stranger. Let's get on with the show. Ooh, feel like a stranger. Ooh, feel like a stranger. How about you? Feel like a stranger. You a stranger too. Feel like a stranger. Feel like a stranger. Feel like a stranger. Feel like a stranger. Danger. Breaking through. Breaking through. Feel like a stranger. Feel like a stranger. Crazy night. Crazy night. Feel like a stranger. Crazy night. Crazy night. Feel like a stranger. Long, long, crazy, crazy night. Feel like a stranger. Long, long, crazy, crazy night. Feel like a stranger. Crazy night. Crazy night. Feel like a stranger. Crazy night. Crazy night.
This is special too, see. Look, see? Still got the old tagger on it. See, never even played it. See?
You just bought it?
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I wasn't going to touch it.
No, don't touch it.
I was just pointing at it.
Well, don't point even.
Don't even point?
No, it can't be played. Never. I mean,
Can I look at it?
No, you've seen enough of that one.
Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Some of this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Since I'm passing your way today, well, you can never tell. Just stop by 'cause I wanna say, well, you can never tell. I recall your darkness when it crackled like the thundercloud. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. 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 And I can hear it beat out loud. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Just to be heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Just gotta poke around. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Just gotta poke around. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. 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 Shaking on Shakedown Street used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart, just gotta poke around. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street used to be the heart of town. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart, just gotta poke around. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart, you just gotta poke around. Tell me this town ain't got no heart, just gotta poke around. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart, just gotta poke around.
was a little bit of the Grateful Dead there. A little Shakedown Street. Always dig hearing a little Shakedown Street. All right, we've got the Circus Siren Orchestra. They're going to be playing here in just a couple minutes. They're in studio. I appreciate those guys coming in. Also wanted to let you guys know real quick, a couple jam band headlines real quick. Going to run through them in case you guys missed them. Butch Trucks passes away, so big condolences to his family. And also... the Los Muertos con Queso, Bobby was a no-show. He showed up eventually, but yeah, weird. Don't know what's going on there, do you? Also, Neil Young is to induct Pearl Jam into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yay, rah. Bela has a new album coming out with the Colorado Symphony, and also with... some other people that I didn't write down. Ray Davies is announcing a solo album, so we're going to have to wait to see what happens there. I don't know if that's good or bad. Slightly Stupid... created a smokable hash record. I think it's about $7,000, isn't it? About that much? $9,000, something like that. But yeah, I saw it, and yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know how it sounds, but it looked very smokable. Also, I guess at 235 minutes, it's kind of short, but the Long Strange Trip is available on Amazon. So compared to some of the shows I saw, 235 minutes isn't that bad. It's short. I've been there longer, especially with get there, 6-8 hours early for Lot. Also, 2 new albums are coming out from Pigeons Playing Ping Pong. One of my favorites. I interviewed those guys about 5 years ago when they were just starting out up at the Dark Star Jubilee. A fun group of musicians and an extremely talented bunch. And lastly, another Dave's Picks, number 487, I think, 4273. Is that a thumbs up or thumbs down show, Jesse? It's a thumbs up show. Okay, so you guys should definitely check that out. And real quick here, before we get on with the guys in studio, wanted to let you know about a couple good things. The Hamilton County Park District volunteer program began in 1979. Hardworking and dedicated county citizens fulfill many duties and projects each year that the Park District would otherwise be unable to accomplish. Interested in volunteering? Give them a call, 513-521-7275 at extension 245, or if you've got a smartphone, visit the volunteer webpage at greatparks.org. And this is one of my pet peeves, wasting energy. I'm one of those energy Nazis. I'm like your dad. Yes, I'm one of those guys that walks around the house going, why'd you leave the light on? Close the fridge. Quit taking a shower that long. But did you know that by not wasting energy, you can actually reduce air pollution by simply turning off the lights when you leave a room, by turning off the TV when you're not watching it, or by deciding what you want before you open the fridge door? You can save energy. And that also means you burn less fossil fuel and also create fewer gases that cause air pollution. So it's a big circle there. This message brought to you by the U.S. EPA, Earthshare, the Ad Council, WAIF, Cincinnati, Ramblin Rob, Taper Jesse, Circus Siren Orchestra, everybody. And lastly, wanted to let you guys know about a great program that I listen to each and every week, the Asian American Hour. If for no other reason, the great host, Charleston Wong. I love him, great cat. The Asian American Hour features talk and music and other good things, with a focus on Asian American affairs, immigration, and many other issues of interest to our community at large. The Asian American Hour has been keeping the people of Cincinnati and America informed every Monday, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Check it out here. And like I said, live streaming for all of our great shows. All right, well, I'm going to quit rambling here. Like I said, we have Circus Siren Orchestra in studio. Gentlemen, thanks again for joining me. And I'll let you guys take off and play a tune here. And then when they get done playing their tune, we'll touch base with them and see who the hell they actually are.
Great, cool.
All right, that was the Circus Siren Orchestra, guys. Sounding good. A little more guitar, though, I think. What do you think, Jesse? A little more guitar. But anyway, I wanted to let you guys, we'll go around the room here, and you guys can introduce yourselves to everybody in Radio Land, what part you're playing in the band, and also what instrument you're holding in your hand. We'll start with you, the shady cat with the sunglasses. Since it's radio, you can't see
I'm
it.
Joe, I'm the guitarist.
I'm Scott, rhythm guitarist and vocal.
I'm Greg, I play bass. Zecker, percussion.
James, I'm holding these drumsticks right here, and I'm the drummer.
And lastly,
I'm Chris. I'm hiding out in the hallway, man.
that's right, he's got his own, we call it the private studio. It's not the hallway here, it's the private studio. At least it's not a bathroom, I guess. But yeah, you guys are from Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you guys from predominantly the east side, west side?
I think from all over, really.
Yeah. A bunch of us grew up near Loveland and Kings Island.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're scattered.
Gotcha. It's north side.
No,
North side, definitely.
So we're kind of Clifton rejects from the 90s, basically. A lot of us.
That's where we all like formed as a group.
Right. Yeah.
Gotcha. So how long have you guys been playing together?
Week.
Like a week. Gosh, I think originally it was, like 20 years ago when we started, and then we kind of took a long hiatus for like 15 years and just kind of got back together about a year ago.
That's a long hiatus.
It was, yeah.
We were pretending to be adults.
I was gonna say,
yeah.
I think a job,
Doing our work
kids,
out
and-
very well, but we're here now.
Exactly. Wow, that is a long hiatus. That may be a world's record. Well, anyway, so you guys are from the, I guess, north side of Cincy. How was your 2016?
It's fun. We had a good time.
Do you have any memorable performances? Anything that sticks out as a
We
highlight?
had 3 highlights. First was Zekerfest at my house in Norwood, which was pretty much just a great success because I did not make it to the opening band even though I was there. I fell asleep, but
It happens.
Big Midget opened up for us. Then we came on with Greg kicking me. We went upstairs and we played a great show until like the cops came.
Nice little party.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And then we played at Stanley's twice, one in September the 10th.
I think so, yeah.
And
December,
I don't remember that.
like
some point.
10th or something.
10th, yes, we're going to say that.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so we're trying to get a show right now at Shady O'Grady's, and we played several times at the train stop end, and they're no longer doing bands, but we wish they would bring us back because they got a great outside theater at the Little Miami River in Foster.
Yeah, we had a great turnout there.
Great turnout at the Monkey Bar. There used to be a monkey that lived there, and
It's kind of an inside,
Sam the monkey.
inside joke.
Yeah. Well, there was a monkey.
Did the monkey move or die?
There was, yeah. No, he was a true monkey. He had a cage. He lived
was able to
outside
drink beer and
on the
smoke
bike
cigarettes.
trail. Loveland.
Yeah.
This is Cincinnati lore, and we hung out and smoked cigarettes. And
So how can I find this legendary monkey on the interwebs?
It would be
Sam the monkey.
Sam the monkey?
Yeah. We're all from Loveland and Landon, you know. And James, where are you from, James?
Where am I from?
I don't know. I think Michigan.
Oregon originally, right?
Oregon, that's
Oregon?
it. Yes, Oregon, where the beer runs gold.
It does.
So don't they have like a Loveland Frogman or something?
Yes,
Yeah, that's true,
There
too.
is a true story. Yes,
That's true.
I
These
saw the
guys,
Loveland
that's
Frog,
true.
but you know, I was young in my teens, and you can't trust me back then.
You saw the Frogman?
I did, and I
Gosh,
shot
can't catch
fireworks
it.
at it. Yeah, but my friend thinks I'm nuts. Wally Daniels was there. Scott, you weren't there, but you should have been.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but it sounds fun.
It was one of those crazy nights. I don't want to go into detail.
Right. You could have been hallucinating, or it could have been a
I
giant
was
frog. You
most
just don't know.
likely, yes. Hopefully my mother isn't listening, but yes, I was hallucinating. I shot a firework at what I thought was the frog,
Huh.
and I'm still that guy that shot a firework at the frog. But I think it's real.
Okay.
my friend.
Okay. Well, that's cool, man. That's cool. You said you saw the frog too?
Yes. He did not. It's a legend.
It's a legend. So we don't know if it's true or not. It's kind of like the Buffalo Ridge thing, I guess, in Cincinnati. That's another one of those famous.
It's a fun time waster if you want to look it up.
Okay, Sam the Frog, or Sam the Monkey,
Sam the Monkey.
and the Frogman of what was Loveland? Yes. Okay. All right. Well, let's quit yakking here and get on with a little more music here before we talk extraterrestrials. So this is the Circus Siren Orchestra, guys. I'll let you guys just start playing a tune. ride a little West LA fade away there. Yeah, that's a good way to get invited back doing stuff like that. Nah, I'm just kidding. So you guys, when you guys play out, do you guys do a lot of covers, or do you guys try to play more of your original music?
50-50.
Half and half, pretty much.
Half and half. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Have you guys got anything in the works as far as an album, any studio time coming in?
No.
Year two? No?
No, we don't.
Okay, well, you're one of those rare bands.
I mean, we
We've just
talk
been
about it
playing
all the
gigs
time. You know, it's finding the time, the space to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're constantly writing. Most of us have home studios, so we're constantly trying to collaborate and come up with new stuff. But playing live, I think, is really where our hearts are at.
Gotcha.
And trying to learn the old stuff. There's some songs that we're still trying to resurrect from the 90s that were as complicated. Someone wrote them very intricately.
Right.
And we're still trying to revive these songs that are like part of our heritage.
That we used to play, yeah.
Yeah.
So how many members are in studio here were part of that original 90s lineup?
I think we have to take a show of hands, so it'd be Greg, Joe, and I. Yeah, I think three of us.
And then James was in at the tail end of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I supported the band, with monetary gifts of beer. So I was kind of, I'm the landlord.
He was the enabler.
I'm the backer.
You're like the dick.
He's our financial.
Yeah.
The dick Ladvalian.
That's it.
Just come around with a bunch of good stuff. The guy's like, yeah, come on in.
He also offers his house up for rehearsal space too.
So permanent.
That's good.
4 years of on and off living in my space while I'm slowly rehabbing it. 2020 is the rehab finish date.
Have you guys got any dates in the work for 2017? You're going to start trying to hit the festival circuit? Anything like that?
We're working.
You're like, we got jobs. We can't leave town.
We don't have jobs, unfortunately.
So,
yeah. I think our next gig is probably somewhere around April 29th, but it's not official yet.
Gotcha.
At Shady O'Grady's, we're trying to.
Need to get a gig on April 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
Yeah, that's
so anyway, it's on SoundCloud.
Or the April 1st, you never know.
Circus Siren Orchestra on SoundCloud and also on Facebook, Circus Siren Orchestra. So.
Circus Siren, they got Facebook, SoundCloud. You think you got anything on YouTube?
I think there is.
I have everything that we would add on YouTube. It's on the Facebook page.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you'd be surprised at who, with their smartphones these days, are actually filming you when you're out, or when you don't know you're getting filmed. You're like, hey, the Circus Siren Orchestra picking their nose or something. There's some. I mean, surprisingly, I've come to find out it's when I was younger, when I go to concerts, all the security guys were busting people for smoking. And last concert I went to, they were busting people for recording with iPhones. Way more than they ever busted anybody for smoking.
Right.
Like, seriously. I mean, there were people just like blazing away joints in the place, and they're like, hey, put that phone down.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they're officially videoing it, I guess. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a different world. Yeah, it used to be all Nazi-like on the smokers. Now they don't want the video out there because they want to make money. But anyway, well, I'm going to quit talking. We're running out of time, so I'm going to let you guys just jam us on out in case you're tuning in a little bit late. We have the Circus Siren Orchestra in studio. Find them on Facebook and YouTube, and well, I'm sure they got stuff on YouTube, SoundCloud also. And I'll just let you guys rock us on out here, man. I appreciate you guys coming in.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you for having us.
Real quick, before I forget, before you go 1, 2, 3, 4, one last real quick question. It's just a 5-second answer. Favorite Grateful Dead song? Go.
I don't have one.
Man, I've got so many.
Go. 5 seconds. Go.
Pass.
I fucking love Shakedown, Ripple. I mean, there's so many songs. It's insane. Come on.
They're all good.
Yeah.
Okay, they're all good.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Broken Down Palace.
Broke Down
that's a
Palace.
good
Okay,
one.
well,
Broke Down,
Ship of
yeah.
Fools, you know.
Yeah, that's a good one. Broke Down Palace is good.
Terrapin Station. We live in.
You know what? Actually,
the city
Terrapin,
with the
that's,
Terrapin.
That's probably at the top of the pyramid.
Yeah, we love Terrapin.
Okay, well, at the communal Terrapin Station, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
All right, well, we'll let you guys play now, man. I'll quit putting you on the hot seat.
This is an original tune called Spider.
All right, that was the Circus Siren Orchestra. You can find those guys on Facebook.